How's it going, everybody? How you doing? Good evening. What's up? What's happening? Happy Thursday. Stoked to have you here. Alright. It's like allergies or what? What is this? Blah, blah, blah. You can y'all hear me? Everybody there? Wonderful, fantastic. I think it's running. Yes? No? I don't know. I don't know. Hello. Alright, so, for those of you who did not get to partake of it, this is Long Live the Queen. It is a game that we started playing at the anniversary stream, because it was a game I bought specifically for the stream. Like, I saw this game and I thought, I need to play this game with my stream, and so I bought it. I bought it specifically because of all the, the trailer featured like this cute race. Actually, I was going to buy it anyway because racing sims are games and predictable. But I watched the trailer and it featured like interesting like stuff, and then talks about like all these character like all these ways that this character can die, basically. And I'm like, wow, this is right up our alley. We're playing this game, and so here we are. We have actually started a file. Well, we're actually a good chunk of the way through a file for one Princess Queen. And what has happened is that we have ticked off a whole lot of people, had a civil war started, won against all odds, won and executed the leader, and the son of the ringleader challenged us to a duel, and I don't think it's possible for us to win. I'm pretty sure we're gonna die. So, but I have a save state from right before that, so we can, when we actually can avoid the duel, so that too. And then there's also a naval warfare thing somewhere in the future. I'm not sure. It's a mess. Look at this country. Anyway, we are a 14-year-old princess turned queen, and my mom said she was helping me do this. So hang on, oi, oi, oi. The things you do for me, I know, it's tough.
Yeah.
Life is tough being related to me.
I plunged your toilet today.
Why did you plunge my toilet? What was wrong with my toilet?
I wasn't flushing all the way.
Ugh.
In your room.
Huh.
Stinky toilet.
Well, I'm sure it probably was. That's how toilets usually are when you have to plunge them. That's ew.
You're sad.
Anyway, hello. Yes, welcome, Mom.
Hello.
This is Long Live the Queen. Let me know if I don't know how bad the lag is. It was pretty bad last time. I haven't adjusted the quality settings. Maybe if I turn it down a tiny, we'll go fast, less lag. Let me know if that looks terrible, awful. I don't know. Oh no! Fire bee appears to assassinate the princess. No, okay. So, do you want to continue our epic story with our current Princess Queen, or do you want to start a new one?
Oh no, let's continue.
You want to continue?
Yeah.
Okay, so let me fill you in. I just filled them in, so I'll fill you in too. Sorry, you were eating a sandwich, so...
I'm still eating.
I know, but if you had been eating a sandwich in here instead of in there, I could have filled you in then, and then we would have already been proceeding. Whatever. Anyway... So basically, this is Elodie. She is the 14-year-old princess, and
what's her name?
Elodie, Elodie, like melody, kind of.
Okay.
We are not playing Princess Maker now, but we should play Princess Maker sometime in the future. That would be splendid. Perhaps we'll do that next year. It'll be a 5th anniversary thing. Everything comes back full circle. What? There's a joke in here somewhere about both of the games that we started the stream playing have never been finished 4 years later.
It's all good.
Anyway, so this is Elodie. Her mother had passed away, and she is now set to become the queen. And
she doesn't know how.
Not really. So we are helping her. Things that have happened in our time learning or practicing to become queen. We have pardoned some pardoned some criminals because, like, we haven't executed anyone. Well, actually, no, that's a lie. We did execute someone because they started a civil war. A bunch of nobles started a civil war against me because they didn't agree with the stuff I did because they apparently letting a 14-year-old run a country is not a very good decision. Makes poor leadership choices. And so they staged a civil war, and we actually won. And the leader was executed. And let me tell you, Maury, this game, you have so much power in this game. Like, your dad just lets you do absolutely anything. It's like, alright, we assigned a random stranger to be the Duke of this one area. Because, like, the Duke died or something. Actually, no, he was assassinated. And so it's like, someone else has to take over. It's like, I don't care, pick anyone. And so Dad was like, alright. And so we just picked some random citizen to be the Duke. Okay.
So, she has a dad.
Yes, she has a dad, the king.
Got it.
But apparently he has no power at all. I mean...
and wants to abdicate and...
He's very supportive of his daughter,
okay.
Yes. Alright, so where we left off...
I'm all good.
Let's see... 33 is the contest. Okay, so... Let's skip back to a week before the contest and see if changing outfits will give us enough boost to our, stats to actually beat this guy in duel. Oh yeah, the son of the guy who, the lady who ran the, Civil War who
got
executed, is challenging us to a duel at the end of the contest.
Okay.
Duel to the death! Yeah, he lets us do anything except get the gym for doing magic, because magic killed our mother!
Ooh.
I know, right? Alright. So we're asking... Here. Look at her! Isn't she adorable? She's so cute.
Ooh.
A purse of gold for the champions. That's our dad. Our dad who looks like 17.
Her brother?
We thought it was her brother at first, but no, it is actually her dad.
He probably sounds like this.
He's 30.
Hmm.
He's 33. What is a dowager? His name is Jocelyn.
Yeah.
Anyway, he's like very well.
Our
so
dad is pretty. Yes, he is.
All right. Okay, so this is actually a blah 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 omen thing. Is this the part where we're going all dog saved us? These chocolates are poisoned.
I remember you telling me that.
No, we failed dogs! Oh no! This is terrible. We failed dogs. We must not have. This must be the wrong week.
So you're going back.
We're going back to before we failed dogs. Hey, Sophie, what are you eating? Hey, hey. Pistachio shells are not for dogs or for humans.
Well, you know.
Okay. So we're going to fix this and make it more better. So
More better.
more better. Load.
It's kind of like got executed.
What?
It's kind of like got executed. Okay.
How do you? What's wrong?
Was executed. I said it.
I guess they. It doesn't sound weird to me. Okay. First off, let's swap over to. Oh, we're not even. Yeah, we do have it. Okay. We're going all dogs.
Cuteness.
Right? She's adorable. We are adorable. No, stop. Okay. Go all dogs. All dogs all the time. The dog is the only thing that saves us.
So, like, is she going to be a dog? Or
No, we get a dog. We're practice working with trained dogs in a small area, telling them to stay, search, and fetch. Then you choose a young puppy and begin raising him to respond to you over all others. So we got to 50, which is when we get our own dog, which is the limit that we have to be at to not die in this next bit. Your skill in dogs is now 50. You may not increase your skill until your other animal handling skills are 25 or higher. We are now like...
But you're safe from the poison.
Yeah, because the
Because
dog
the dog
eat it.
smells the poison.
Well, the dog suspects something, so we actually do still have the option to eat it afterwards, but we're not going to.
Good idea.
And actually, we can also handle horses and falcons. We are already at 50 in falcons, so we can't get any more until we raise the other two. And we are at like low 19, like 19 something, I think, with horses. So we're hopefully going to be able to. One of the first things we've done is, I mean, falcon is one of the first things we did. That was actually the first choice we did. We're like, we're going studying falcons and pole arms. That's all.
Okay.
You could hold a tournament. Blah blah blah. What a good idea. Talking about steering blah 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 blah. Okay, we already know how it goes here. Blah blah blah. So here's the thing: we had hints that we could have found, but we didn't know divination or decoration, so we're like totally missed that clue. We also are really bad at knowing this current state of affairs of the kingdom and trade and stuff. So we don't realize that there is no house of Kralat. All of a sudden, your puppy, who is usually so well behaved, growls at the box of chocolates and lunges at it. Thank you, Mom. Bad dog, chocolate isn't good for you. Silly thing, making such a fuss. Eat candy now! No, save it for later. I don't feel like candy right now. Maybe later. And so we avoided dying. Good job.
Uh-huh. But you didn't have to have the dog for that. You
Yes.
Just, it doesn't give you the option if you don't have the dog?
It doesn't give you the option unless you have the dog. She will just
Okay.
shove the chocolate right into her mouth without thinking about it. Without considering strange things coming from whatever. You know what? Whatever. Let's see. Yeah. Feel the thrill of competition!
Woohoo.
Oh, she's angry.
Why is she angry?
Because her stats, I mean, it's everything you do will balance out the stats a bit.
So she needs to do something to make her happy.
Well, yeah, but actually I wanted her to be angry because it gives her a bonus to weapons and stuff. Well, we know that Falcon Friend has the ability to potentially save us from the duel that we have in a couple weeks.
Oh, so a horse friend would be absolutely probably, invaluable.
But we don't have a high enough skill with him to do that, so. We also don't have a high enough Falcon skill to actually compete in the falconry competition. We tried it, and it says that we snuck out with, we tried to sneak out with one of the birds, and our, teacher caught us. Was like, no falcons for you, Elodie. So that happened. Let me save this real quick.
I gotta go see who's winning the challenge.
Okay, go.
Carry on.
After. Okay, so we're gonna try this. We're gonna see how this works. Oh, goodness! Take care. Have a good time at fireworks. Bye! Sweet new outfit. Alright. So, just out of curiosity, And if you try to do any of the horse related things and you don't know how to ride a horse, you fall off the horse. It's great. Oh right, hang on. I went too far, too fast. I wasn't paying attention to what I was doing. Sorry. I forget. I think you need to do one that's not taxing, like tires you out if you want to even stand a chance. Um. Weapons. I want to see the new outfit. Okay. So here it is. Boo 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 boo. Oh gosh! You take your place in line for the Bardic contest. We don't know how to sing at all. This was a good decision. I didn't mean to click that, but it works. You aren't trained in any instrument that's appropriate for a setting like this. Are you trained in instruments that aren't appropriate for a setting like this? You tighten your belly and force yourself to sing hard and loud rather than give in to fear. Unfortunately, that doesn't actually equate with singing well. You might have been better off stopping. Alright, so here's this guy. Other things worth noting is that when they came to announce the Civil War on us, they told us that they'd give us. They tried to make a bribe or make a deal with us and say, if you marry one of the what's her face's daughters, I mean, marry one of her daughters, eyebrow waggle, her sons, and let her basically take over, and you can be a figurehead, then we'll let this go. We'll let you slide and not kill you. So this guy we could have married this guy, but we didn't. We actually offered to marry him as long as we still got the title of queen, but they were like, no dice. So we're like, all right, war it is. My family's blood is on your hands. He casts the metal glove up to the ground with a clatter and raises his sword, pointing it at you. Who wouldn't marry this angry-looking ginger? I challenge you, Elodie, a life for a life. He's challenging you to a duel? Wheel magic failed. Very well, I will meet your challenge. It's a challenge party. You have the choice of weapons. Now, I picked swords this time, because I think our swords are a little stronger. And if it doesn't work, we might try staves next. I don't know. I don't even know if there's really any. I mean, this might not work at all. Let's see if we can kill him instead. Yes. The crowd seems not to realize at first that this is a blood match and not entertainment. Or perhaps they do, and they're cheering all the louder for it. Kevin's rage fills him with great strength, but makes him erratic and unpredictable. Worse, he's armored, and he seems willing to settle for nothing less than your death or his. Shoot! You score minor wounds against him, but his expression never changes. His speed never falters. In his face, his eyes, they're as red as blood. He's gone berserk. There's nothing you can do to stop him. Eventually, you are overpowered. Well, that didn't work. Alright. Nova would have to go on without her. Who's gonna take over when she's gone? Like, if it's that easy to replace her, then why don't we just do that? Pole arms. Does her dad actually do stuff if she dies? I don't know. We kind of suspected that he just kind of was like, oh, she's dead. And that's all. Probably incredibly nonchalant about it. Study falcons. We can't study falcons anymore. Dang it, you're right. If I study this, will it be... I mean, will that max it and I can't do anymore? Shh. Where'd it go? Weapons. Sweet! We are able to pass it since we got the other ones up high enough. You practice borrowing with a partner using a staff. You practice special techniques with the staff, such as twirling it or using it to vault. Oh man, look at all of our pole techniques, man. You practice basic techniques with the long spear, controlling your thrust to penetrate specific targets. And you practice basic swings with the halberd, building up your arm strength while learning to control the movement. Dude, we're gonna wreck this. I feel it. We are so angry and good at pole arms. Yes. More bad news. The princess is dead. However, in her honor, I'm going to pick a random person to become our ruler. It's what she would have wanted. I'm ready for this. I'm ready. My only regret is that we don't have expose you to danger. He says that for a lot of the things. Like this could be like he's very like chill about the fact people could be trying to assassinate you. It's like you act like he's very impartial about this. Like I'm pretty sure that this involves you too. I'm only your daughter. I choose Staves. I would prefer not to kill you, but I will defend myself. He snarls at you, and you could almost see the foam escaping the curl of his lip, but he allowed the attendants to replace his sword with a marginally less lethal weapon. Maybe he's just given up on life since... And maybe. The crowd roars with excitement as you take positions across from each other. His first strike nearly knocks you off your feet. He's larger, heavier, and his rage fills him with great strength. This may have been a miscalculation. Yes! Oh, dang! You exchange blows for a time, which seems to go on forever, but is probably only minutes to outside observers. We freaking did it! Oh, we had enough flexibility! Yes! Oh, dang! Mom! Where's she at? Yeah, we just totally killed this dude! The guy who changed to a duel! Woo! We just like slit his throat!
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
That's a vivid, vivid.
I think that's what happened anyway. Hang on, let me read.
And you did that how?
At last we passed, first off we passed our pole arms check, because we studied pole arms more, and we're like, yeah, pole arms!
There you go.
And so, and then we passed our pole arms plus flexibility check, so it's like, sweet! At last you managed a particularly tricky move to entangle his legs and knock him onto his back. You jabbed the end of your staff to his chin, making it clear that you could have crushed his throat. Oh, never mind, we didn't actually kill him. We could have crushed his throat, though.
Oh.
I guess we're gonna probably spare his life.
Okay, well, it's kind of glad to know that you didn't, like, slit his throat, because that just...
Well, I saw his throat, and I saw C, so I thought,
That was leaving a...
Sorry.
Picture in my... Yeah.
Yield! You wanna read Kevin's lines? He's very angry right now. We killed his mom.
Oh.
I mean, she was the leader of the...
Yeah, I know, but it's still his mom, So who's he talking to?
To Elodie? They're in a duel right now.
Oh, they're in a duel. Why is he saying death first?
Because
he will die before he gets... Okay.
Yeah.
Death first! Sorry, that wasn't very...
That's alright, it's alright. His fingers twitch. He may be about to bring his weapon up again.
Oh no! Threw that in.
Do we hit him, or do we don't?
Gang.
Hit him! Kill him! Blood for the blood gods! What do you think, Mom?
I'll hit him. What the heck?
But
If you don't, he's gonna hit you.
or is he? What if we can make it? What if we can make him into our our lackey?
Like your sex slave or something.
She's 14 years old!
Hey!
Mom, that's gross!
She's gonna be a queen!
She's 14 years old, Mom.
And how old is he?
A lot older, actually, I'm pretty sure.
Not as old as her dad.
Not as old as her dad, but still considerably older than her, if memory serves.
Let me see. If he's 33, he wasn't very old when he... Okay.
Hit him!
Factory says hit him, so...
With a sound half sigh and half growl, you slam your staff hard against his head, and his body goes limp. Thank you, Mom. You don't know if you've killed him or not, and at that moment, you don't really care. That's hardcore, Elodie. After the tournament, a minor tragedy is revealed. One of the stewards apparently had an incredible sweet tooth and dared to steal a piece of your recently received chocolates. He had a sweet tooth. The chocolates were poisoned.
We already knew that.
We already knew that. Yeah. When you ask questions, it turns out that merchant house which supposedly sent you this present never existed.
Ooh.
Oh man, since we don't know if he actually is dead, what if he comes back later for vengeance?
He will.
Oh man. Someone has tried to kill you, but you don't know
who. Could it be?
No, because no. Probably not. I mean, I'm not going to rule it out entirely.
Who else wants to kill you?
A lot of people, actually. I mean, his mom started a civil war by recruiting people who were against me, so... There was enough of them to do that.
I gotta watch the...
Okay, go.
Okay, well that was exciting.
Yes, I thought you'd want to be a part of that. Okay, minus my angry. You attend services in the Castle Grove, letting the peace of the ritual calm your heart. You straight up wrecked that guy, man. Okay. So, oh, we have a new outfit, don't we? Wait, no, we don't yet because we hadn't. We'll be getting it. That's right. That's right. Okay, so let's study naval logistics and. Dang! Look, we are almost polearm masters. We are almost polearm professionals. Professionals. No, stop. I didn't mean to. Kevin Death. Alright. Let's study some military junk. And... Wait, what are we... Ah! Yeah, let's study some military junk. No, stop, I freaking... I picked naval because I know that that's coming up. I have foresight now. But though it might not happen now, who knows? We'll see. I mean, since we're angry, we might as well. Wow, we're studying so much. Well, we don't know if we actually killed him, but apparently the crowd was all support for it. They're like, yeah, yeah. The crowd was also in wanting skulls for the skull throne, blood for the blood gods. You learn about their requirements for all civil savers to rescue crew of a sinking ship, even an enemy. New outfit. You learn about the challenges to naval warfare posed by unpredictable weather, as well as the dangers of sailing too close to an unknown coastline. And you learn about the use of ships in transporting ground soldiers between locations. Milady, your father wishes to speak with you. He says it's urgent.
I'll be there in a minute. I have someone to talk to first.
You wait for the maid to leave, then hurry off to rendezvous with your agent. Greetings, Your Highness. I trust you are well.
I'm fine.
Oh, I'm fine. So far. I have just returned from the Duchy of Kegel. We have made a number of discreet inquiries and infiltrated much of the Duke's private correspondence. The Duke of Kegel is certainly not your greatest supporter. However, he seems entirely preoccupied with restoring the stability of the duchy. We find no evidence that his family was involved in the attempt on your life.
I suppose that's a relief, but that means we still don't know who did it. Aren't you supposed to detect these things before they happen?
Political coup requires allies, signals, coordination. Assassins work alone. They leave far fewer traces.
Fine. Get back to work then. I have other things to do.
I need to speak to my father. You find your father standing over a map of the coastline, his face grave. Ships have been sighted on approach from Shanjia, not trade ships. This is the war fleet.
What?
Within a week, they could be in Novan waters. Within 2, they could reach the capital.
Then we will fight to defend ourselves.
You could try to use the treasury funds to hire additional soldiers, but it may be difficult on short notice. Do it! I mean, we don't actually have any sense of how much money we have, so... You will need to draw up naval strategy for our ships to carry out. You could choose to act as the admiral and lead the fleet in person, but the danger to you would be very great. Unless you think your personal skills will make the difference, I would strongly advise against it. So, do you want to direct the fleet? I mean, we do have more naval than we did before. I mean... we're good for nothing if not war and falcons. Right? Do it.
The risk is mine to take.
You have your mother's heart. Do your best and Nova will arrive. Onward! Okay, so we got a new outfit. Let's check it out. Ah! Oh, look at her! Look at her! What a cutie! Alright, let's get our studying on. We study the cost, time, and materials required to construct new ships, and blockades, both setting them and breaking them. Look at her! Oh my gosh! You study how to determine a jettison or destroy blah 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 blah. You learn how to calculate enemy war preparations based on the movement of goods within their lands. Armies do not spring up full form overnight. Or do they? Oh shoot, man! Danger on the high seas! Ships close in on each other, angling into range. Climbing failed! Whoops! You take your position with that spyglass, watching the enemy movements closely and shouting out any necessary changes in plan. The Sanjian forces greatly outnumber the Novans. This is likely to end well, if only you had more soldiers available. The eventual outcome, wheeled magic failed, is not in your favor. The Novan ships are sunk or scattered as the Sanjian forces press towards landfall. Your grasp of strategy allows you to recognize when the tipping point has been passed and order your remaining vessels to retreat before they are all destroyed. This saves lives, but it means nothing to. But it means leaving the Novan approach completely unguarded. Many good soldiers were lost today, and Nova's troubles have not ended. Should you have failed to repel the invasion, the Sanjian fleet will soon land, and their troops will begin to progress towards your capital city. Your remaining soldiers will hold them off as long as possible, of course, but the main strength of your military has been exhausted. Nova's future looks bleak. Alright! That is just what we need right now. Uh... She's so cheerful about it. Look at her, so pleasant. How do we get better climbing skills? Like, what would we study that would give us more climbing? I guess, like reflexes and stuff like that. Oh, wait! Look at this! I have not looked at athletics the entire time we have played this game. I forgot that was a thing entirely. I completely forgot we had that option. There's actually been a few other places where magic has turned up, but we don't know if it would have saved it or what difference it would have made. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna study falcons. Wait, I have to study horses first. Horses, and then strategy? I mean, I don't freaking know what I'm doing. I'm just rolling with it now. We learn about the different pieces that go on saddles and bridles, how to check for signs of wear, and how to equip and adjust them on a horse. You study the use of cavalry in battle, as well as the costs and benefits of traveling with large animals. Oh, we also study the power of ranged weapons, from arrows to thrown fire and sand, and how the threat of such attacks can shift the enemy's response. Stuff for land battling, yes. The invasion of Nova is proceeding. Your coastline is under Sanjian control. Soldiers have marched through villages, trampling fields and frightening citizens. A diplomatic delegation from Sanjia has requested access to the castle to discuss terms, most likely for your surrender. You lack the strength to hold off their armies, and surrendering now may save many lives. It would seem that you have no choice. You prepare yourself as best you can to meet with the representatives from Sanjia. Too bad we're not very good at talking. You expected diplomats and a military representative, a general or an admiral. You did not expect a handsome man decked in jewels who now stands before you, a man announced by your servant as Togami, king of Sanjia. We fail at history. Is he really their king? Why would a king come all the way here? Whoa, look at this guy! Since magic failed. How old are you? Age question marks. Comes from a land across the ocean. You know nothing about his family. Let's get married. That's gonna solve this problem. No, I settle for no one. He looks shady. My dear young lady, how difficult this must be for you. So much responsibility at such a tender age. Finally, someone said it! Composure failed, court manners failed. Don't pretend to be my friend while you're killing my people. Temper, temper, princess. After all, I'm here to save your people. War benefits no one, don't you think? Such a terrible waste. Better to settle things in a civilized manner. A contest, a game, so to speak, with Nova as the stakes. Should I win, then your domain will submit and accept me as overlord with no further resistance. Should I lose, then my army will leave your domain in peace and shed no more blood. What sort of game? Oh no! A magic battle! Oh no! Too bad we don't know a dang thing about magic. Well, there goes the country, there goes the neighborhood.
Alright.
What?
There goes the country, there goes the neighborhood.
Well, we didn't actually yet, but I mean, like, this guy is. Oh, we lost the naval war, and so this country is invading, and their king apparently showed up, and he's trying to offer us he's like a game. It's like we're gonna have a challenge with the country as the stakes, and if I win, then I become, I use the country submits to me, and if I lose, then we leave, and that's all there is to it. And he's talking about using magic. And it's like, I don't know diddly about magic.
You need to go study.
Dude, I don't know if we have time to study. Besides, our dad wouldn't let us study.
Dad's being a jerk.
Yeah, I know, right? The one thing he wouldn't let us do is now the one thing that could have probably saved our country. Good job, Dad! Way to go, Dad! Way to look out for us. Is he a magical boy? I hope so. He looks like a magical boy. I propose a formal duel. My powers against yours. The winner takes control of Nova. The loser dies. But I'm not a lumen! Saving it for the coronation, were you? Such a pity that you'll be unprepared. Eyebrow waggle, saving it. Well then, go and find your crystal. Becoming a lumen is a very simple matter. Then we can have our duel. What if we just say, like, nah, and then don't? I guess we don't have a choice now. What's the point? You know I can't win. Why don't you just kill me now? Because that's not the game. You want to save your people, don't you? I want to fight a lumen. If you refuse, then the war will continue. I'll sweeten the deal. If you meet me in a formal lumen challenge, I'll call off the invasion even if I win. Oh. And in the end, our death will still be magic. Set him on fire. Yes! Really? I swear by the gods, Nova will be free and safe. I don't trust you. Why take that risk? You're running the war. Oh man, what if he knows that by using magic, what if it kills us and he's like, he knows all along? Set him on fire, say it was magical, he died in the wizard duel. True. It's not your land that I want, it's your crystal. To gain your power, I am willing to wager my own. Shall we begin? Since magic failed. I don't like... Obviously, since magic has failed because we don't actually have a crystal. I don't like this, but what choice do I have? Offer marriage alliance? Hey, boy! What are you up to? So we want to accept his terms? We have to go find Kiwi. Make a contract. We gotta go find our soul gem. Make a contract to become a magical girl. Then I must. No! Not my little girl! You want to fight the Lumen ruler of Nova? Your father reaches into his pocket and pulls out a shimmering blue crystal, which he places over his heart. Oh shit! Is our dad a magical boy? It has to be bonded to us for him to take the magical power. Oh! Dang, are you kidding me? This is almost as surprising as whenever as our rabbit husband in Princess Debut. I did not anticipate this. Your hair stands on end as the veil of blue sparkles set over your father, crawling into his skin. When it's over, the jewel has been absorbed into his body without a trace. Fight me. Leave her alone. Well, this is not what I expected, but it will serve my purposes just as well. Rabbit Husband is also a magical boy. Daddy? Be quiet, Elodie. You are not a queen yet. Well, no, this is the first time you've actually stepped up, Dad. Wow. You are first to sit and watch as the two men work out the details of the duel and its stakes, then take their places in a carefully warded circle. Hope our dad wins and doesn't die. Your brother crosses his arms, summoning up a thick gray fog that swirls around him, hiding him from view. But the Sanjian king conjures a cloud of glowing butterflies which drive into the fog and blow it apart. Dad, no! Oh no! Then the invader claps his hands together and chants. Fiery red blobs cluster over its fingertips and merge together into a pulsing blob before erupting towards your father. Come on, Magic Dad! He resists with a beam of blue, catching the infernal energy and pushing it back in Togami's direction. You knew what the outcome would be. You knew it all along. Togami is a trained lumen eager to demonstrate his powers, and your father was your father. Plus 10 depressed! Was your father. Was your father. Was your father. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! The blue crystal reappears, lying beside your father's body like an innocently discarded bauble. But now the blue color is colored by a faint wash of red. The smirking king of Sangia sweeps the crystal off the floor and tucks it away into his robes. I knew it! I knew it! How fitting. First I end your mother's life, and then your father's. You what? You didn't think her death was an accident, did you? That took careful planning. And now the Novum power is mine, and you even get to live. He holds a hand out in front of him, the elegant robe dangling freely. Now kneel and kiss my hand. Oh, this punk! Never, not in 1,000 years. With a scream, you launch yourself at the Shanjian king, prepared to go down fighting. Of course, it only takes a touch of his magic to end your life. Dang! I had a feeling, I suspected, I was like, what's he after the power? And I was like, oh man. Such a cute death screen, okay. Well. Let's, Good effort, Dad, good hustle, good hustle. Alright, what happens if we, Well, if you do that right, he probably just straight up kills us. What if we offer to marry him? What if I marry you instead? Then everything I have is yours as well. Silly little girl. I already told you, your land isn't what matters to me. And I already have a wife. A woman far riper than you. Rude! If my power is more important than my land, then I won't let you have it. Then you and your land will die together. Goodbye, little princess. There's nothing more you can do. Nothing more for you to do. He and his delegation return to the army, where they will resume the attack. You will resist for as long as you can, but in the end, you will fall. Offer to be his side piece. I can't believe our dad was a magical boy. Incredible. Alright, so... I think part of it is we just didn't have enough soldiers to win the war. We were outnumbered. Like, even with my strategy... Like, when we did the strategy check, I passed it, but we just didn't have enough soldiers to make it through. Let's see what happens if... We do have the option of... But even if we got it, there's no way we can study magic enough to be able to beat this guy. This is like final boss level junk going on here, man. Alright, so what if we... Oh wait, I should try and see if we can actually get into the treasury now. Our counting fails. Okay. And we'll do this the hard way, and by the hard way I mean we're gonna kill the guards and blow into the... No, I can't do it. I can't do it. His dad looks so upset, is so upset afterwards. Let's just do one where let's start a new one. Right now, we're doing it. We're gonna magic it up right away. Okay. So obviously what we're going to do is study animal handling. Again, no questions asked. It's animal handling all the way. Falcons all the time. We were in a boarding school somewhere else. Yeah, yes, and we were sent. We were called back here. Our dad brought us home because the queen was killed or died. The queen died. All right, so let's study some conversation. We need to be good at talking our way. We need to talk our way past the guards. Yeah, like I think that we had a partial success at conversation when it comes to trying to get past the guards. And we do have the ability to meet what's her face and have her just. I wonder what happens if we just kill what's her face. I guess we never get magic. Clearly, the history teacher at the school should... Clearly they should, because they don't know what they're doing. Okay. We're gonna make serious bank. Super fancy and good at talking and polite. Yes, we're going to do that. Be good. We're going to be very polite and conniving and full of falcons. What's that noise outside? Who's there? Oh, it's my cousins and my aunt and uncle. So, does our cousin here, like... Well, I'll let you... We'll see when it happens. Darling, we are terribly sorry to hear about your mother, Fidelia. Thank you. You look well, niece. Hi, Lodi! This one. Oh man, I wonder what happens if we don't, if we actually are able to pass that check. Hey! Our dad was a magical boy! So the magic jerk offers to duel us for, because they've invaded us, because we lost the naval combat and they were invading. Offers to challenge us for the country as the stakes for in a magical battle, and we agree. And he even says that he will leave even if we fail, but he he killed our dad, like, because we were like, oh fine, I'll do it, and then our dad was like, no, Elodie, not my little girl, and then he's like, if you want to fight the lumen of the Novan lumen, then you'll have to fight me. And so then he busts out the little gym thing and like turns magic and whatever, and then they fight, but he loses, and it's, oh man, the line was terrible. You knew the outcome all along. After all, what's his face was a trained lumen, eager to show off his skills, and your father, ... was your father, was. Maybe if you could have avoided it. True. Anyway, I think that you have to have composure, yeah, to do the snake thing. And we failed the composure check to keep from getting mad whenever he told us to kiss his hand, to kneel and kiss his hand after he killed our dad. So we tried to deck him in the face and then died. I'm headcanon that Magic Dad had some kind of angst come up right up until that moment, and that's why he never does anything. Yep, Mummy said we'll be here all month. Maybe we'll have some time to talk later. So this time we're going to study I love this room. It's so much bigger than mine back home. You should visit more often. It's awful that the only time I get to see you is something like this. I know your brother and sister are still too young. Why haven't you come to school? My mother worries about me. She doesn't think it anywhere but safe. Home is safe. I understand. I'm probably not going to be allowed to leave this castle until my birthday. But at least we can have fun together here. That's the spirit. Alright. Current mood, afraid. Bonus to agility, faith, royal demeanor, weapons, intrigue, and military. Doesn't really... reflexes, and, wait, what was the other thing? Sorry, agility and faith. We can study about magic. Reflexes and get our magic on. I haven't actually seen lore come up anywhere, but divination came up a lot. Your teacher walks around you, prodding a finger at you slowly in order to train you in blocking those touches without triggering fear or faster breathing. Weird. Only a lumen can channel magic, and only with the help of an attuned crystal. The ability to control a crystal seems to be inherited, so crystals can be passed from parent to child upon the lumen's death. What's that commotion outside? Father, what's going on? This chick! I have come to pay my respects in honor of your mother. You have no respect or honor. It's because of you and your powers that my wife is dead. This is also one of those rare moments when I think the dad slips out of angst coma. What? I am a lumen, as was she, and like every lumen I am willing to give my life if necessary to protect our domain. Your line has been traitors for 200 years. I won't have you corrupting my daughter. That is for the crown princess to decide. Did we ever find out if she was a cult or not? No, we did not. But we will find out now. Elodie, your mother trusted me, and I have much to teach you. I want to hear what she has to say, Dad. She stays, as you wish. What up? What is it you wanted to teach me? First, I need to know that you have your mother's crystal. What crystal? The source of power for any lumen is a particular magical crystal. Once you've bonded with it, it becomes a part of you as long as you live. The royal crystal has been passed down from ruler to ruler for generations. It belongs to you now, except the king may be keeping it from you. Do you have a crystal? Of course. She holds out her hands, light flickers above her bosom, and then, with a shower of sparkles, something takes shape. You reach out to touch it, and it dissolves away into nothing. Oh, it belongs to me. No one can take it from me until I die. You need to find the crystal that belongs to you. Let's go see what Dad's up to. Solo tennis! You learned the gods cannot be forced to divulge information about the future, and that the most powerful elements are those which arrive unexpectedly. He loves me not. Lottie, do you have a boyfriend? Not really, I just like to play with the flowers. Yeah. All of a sudden, the Duchess of Ursula rushes into the garden and points a sword at you! Not at you, at your feet. Do we have enough reflexes? I mean, are we able to keep still? Princess, don't move. Oh wait, it was composure we had. I was thinking, shoot, man. I donked it up. She's dead! Sorry, I donked it up and forgot. Okay, hang on, we're gonna... But she's afraid. Would it even make a difference? You need to be angry. Angry and cheerful at the same time. Wait, oh. I guess it's the same thing as talking to Ellie, but I might as well talk to her. Yeah, the crystal has to... The person with the crystal has to die in order to be passed on. Get mad and be composed. You're a shonen protagonist. Alright, so let's see if we even have a chance of being able to study composure. -1. Well, maybe if we study a lot of it, it'll be enough to... But basically what happens is that she takes a snake bite instead, and then, like, apparently something happens, but we don't... Like, there was some check that happened that we weren't savvy enough to pull off. Later on about what happened to her, so... Wait, we're supposed to be doing 2 of... Oh, whatever. We're too afraid to properly focus on this subject right now. Suck it up! Wait, do I have the ability afraid and depressed? Maybe I can just make her willful, and then that'll cancel out. Well, I thought the red was blood. But that is a good idea as well. He's all after our magic and junk, man. Intrigue, military, and lumen. Royal demeanor. Good job. Now it's an even more. Now you're even more likely to be unlikely to be able to pull it off. Good job. Way to go. Way to go, me. Curie, it's cheating to save scum in a game like this. Shut up. It's not cheating if they give you 8 save states. Wait, conversation isn't jacked up now. Why don't we do that while we... Court manners, public speaking, flattery. Whatever, we're just gonna let her get snaked. Okay, so... Lonely, healing, cheerful. +1 lonely, +1 cheerful? That's weird. What a weird... Okay, so snakes are gonna happen. I can't do... There's nothing I can do about it. Unless such a very... Why do I keep hitting log instead? As the highest person of rank within the domain, no one may sit at any formal event unless you give them permission. and no one must ever turn their back to you. If they do, you are intended to recognize the insult. Ow! Nope. Milk vipers are not native to this area. That snake should never have been here. Someone may have tried to kill you. Will Charlotte be okay? I don't know. What a drag. It might have been nice having her around.
Dad, what happened to Mom's lumen crystal? Ow, shoot, foot cramp.
Ah! Oh! It's in a safe place.
Can I have it?
No.
But it's mine.
Meddling with magic killed your mother. I don't want that to happen to you. Once you're crowned queen, I can't stop you from doing anything you want, but for now, you are still a child. Dad! Ugh. Fine, I'm just gonna learn how to flatter people. Flatter people and read signs and things. Actually, I should probably... Ooh, we can learn how to dance! Learn how to dance. You learned that it's nice to make eye contact when saying nice things about someone. You practice curtsying, standing, and walking across the floor in a graceful manner. Is that really dance?
The castle seems quieter with Charlotte and Emery and Zarg and their parents gone. It's certainly not empty, though. It seems like we get more servants every day.
I'm so worried about Charlotte after that snake bit her. Test poison failed. But her mother said she's okay, so I guess it turned out alright. Maybe she has a guardian angel. Willful, angry, I don't know. Juliana, he won't give me the crystal.
My father says I can't have the crystal until I'm queen, so we'll just have to wait.
There may not be time to wait. This world is filled with dangers, and you will need the powers of a lumen to fight them. You can't begin training until you have bonded with your crystal.
Well, what am I supposed to do about it?
The crystal is probably held under guard in the royal treasury. You are the apprentice. You should be able to find a way inside. Otherwise, we might have to take drastic action.
What do you mean by drastic action?
Let's hope it doesn't come to that. Try to reach the crystal. If you can't, come and talk to me again. Don't we kind of have to be able... I guess we don't have to be able to use it, but it is sort of something that's going to die with us, or we could... I guess we could pass it on. I like her too. You practice tongue-twisting sequences of syllables to improve your enunciation. You study the manipulation of larger quantities through direct calculations using written numbers instead of an abacus. One maid's approaches for your attention. Milady, couriers have arrived from the Duke of Sidna. We have a Duke of Sidna? Her... No, my lady, the Duchy of Sidna is in Talas. They have brought you a letter and a gift. Condolences on the death of... Deeply regret. Best wishes. Oh, what a beautiful necklace. Oh! So this time she actually had the knowledge to know that this was a courting gift. Last time, our first playthrough, she didn't and just wore it, and then and later on it was like, oh, you do know what that means, right? She's like, oh, no. It might not be appropriate for me to wear a man's gift in public, though. People would think it meant something. What if I want it to mean something, though? It's important to maintain a proper image. Proper image. God, we are so depressed. It's almost like we've just been forced into like an entirely new lifestyle, and our mother is dead, and our cousin just got bitten, like poisoned. A proper image, yes. Cheerful. Afraid. Alright, flattery. We're going to be really good at math and at flattery, and also falcons when we get there. You learn that flattering comments have the best impact when kept short. Gushing makes people feel awkward. You study money lending and controversies involved in charging interest. According to the Druids, one should always return more than is loaned, or else the debt gave no value to the world. Math and SMARM! Yes! As you were walking, you spot a familiar figure in the palace gardens. Is it Duchess Versal? Maybe I should go and say hello. And then you notice that seated beside her is a woman in the robes of a priestess. They are very close together, their hands gently touching as they speak. Eyebrow waggle? Looks like she's busy. You turn and walk in a different direction so as not to disturb them. At that moment, you notice something unusual. It looks like someone just left the palace grounds by going over the hedge. Was that a servant? A thief? Or an assassin? Oh, dang! Oh. Cool lady got a girlfriend. Also worth noting is that there was a ball and we danced with said cool lady at the ball. Yeah, we did that. I don't think we have any climbing skills, so trying to jump the hedge would probably not work. Yeah, we would fail it, definitely. We're good at talking. Guards! However, by the time the response is organized and directed to the area beyond the palace, there's no sign of any intruder. You wonder if you were only imagining it. Yes, because we picked the option dance with someone scandalous. We're being gaslit by our own country. Yeah. How are we doing? book speaking. We'll see how well we do once after this week. You study bookkeeping and the art of notating incomes and expenditures, as well as how to determine the amount of funds a solvent business needs in order to keep hand in order to needs to keep on hand in order to continue functioning. Ugh. You are walking up the stairs. A maid comes running down, holding a towering pile of linen. We still managed to pass the reflex test, but we are not elegant about it. I want to know what happens if we're elegant about it, you know? Accounting, partial success. Hey! You try to explain to the guards that you need to visit the treasury in order to get an accurate report of the domain's finances. They waver slightly, but in the end, they stand by your father's commands. We'll get him to talk. We stand beside, she's like, whoa, you're pretty. We pirouette away, yes. Falcons. Oh, right, I forgot. I forgot about that. Sorry. Conversation. Wait, do we have any chance of studying it at all? It increased a tiny bit. Your armor looks shiny and I need to see the dollars. We'll just study animals this week, I guess. I mean, I guess we could study accounting more. Yes, being sad makes you better at animals and arts. Plus one lonely, plus one cheerful. What does lonely do? Like, I don't remember what bonuses that gives. I'm not sure what cheerful boosts actually. I don't think we've ever gotten her up high enough on cheerful to know. Alright. Maybe it boosts like athletics and conversation? I don't know. Expression, decoration, instrument, and voice. Guess we'll study horse a bit too. There was a man here. Oh no, it's gonna happen again. There was a man here to see you. He wishes funding for a project of his. Remember, the treasury is not unlimited. Should you choose to invest, you will have less money to work with later. So it's worth noting that, like, even though they say this, we never actually know how much money we have in the treasury. Like, it's never stated to us. Your Royal Highness, I have a plan to print books using metal letters which can be moved and reused. I need to borrow 875 lassie to assemble the metal in factory to mold the cast to type. With the system, we will be able to create new books in a fraction of time it takes now and make copies to send all over the world. I don't know much about factories or trade. Boo. Intrigue, military. Intrigue? What is... Internal affairs, foreign intelligence, and ciphering. Let's learn about ciphering. Ciphering and... Wait, hang on. Is there a thing to... That smirk. Write people sneaky letters, yes. Write people sneaky letters about how good they look. Is that what that one girl is always sending us? What if they actually are coded letters? That'd be awesome. What if it's actually a cry for help? Now I want to know. You practice reading words whose letters have been arranged in reverse order. The simplest of transmissions, which anyone literate can puzzle through if they try. But sometimes useful to hide information. What? But that's not in reverse order. Oh wait, I see. Okay, I was reading that as an L, and that's why it. I was like, what does lipnane mean in plain sight? That makes much more sense. I should probably lean closer. You are too willful to. Oh, whoops. Your Highness, my sympathies for your loss. Even after all these years, I sometimes forget that my own mother will never be coming back. Oh! I don't know anything about the military. I don't want to fight. The guy's asking us to help with funding for the war. Too temperamental for math. There must be a peaceful way to settle this. I will send for diplomats from Ixion to try and come to some arrangements. Thank you, Your Highness. If you say so. If I must say so, you are looking particularly lovely this day. I hope you will think fondly of me. How old are you? You're 31! You are 31 years old! Calm down. Calm down. Is he flirting with me? He's almost as old as my father. Weird. Dang it. Now she's mad. I appreciate that she acknowledges that it's super weird. Hey, we still get a bonus to conversation, though. Okay. Rest of flattery and guess the rest of every move isn't gonna lead to demeanor. Yielding isn't, which is what I was trying for, but then I stupidly went and had her go get grumpy not being able to get in. We'll try that here in a sec. I want to study more ciphering. And you know, it probably would be smart to know something about the place we live, but forget that. Wait, are we angry? Are we too angry to do math? Can we do math right now? Okay, let's do some math. No, stop. You learn about the concept of diminishing returns, a point at which spending more on a particular project fails to improve it as much as previous spending did. We have maxed out our accounting. Well, not maxed it out, but we have got ciphering plus flattery, how to send people notes in the language of flowers saying you look nice. Yes. The representative from Ixion is here. Be careful. No one wants to give up prizes that they have won. You have the full support of my sister and myself, Your Highness. Stop that. Let's get this over with. How old are you? 33? Novid history. Failed. Maybe we should have studied. Neuron. Hey, Joe. Your Royal Highness, thank you for granting me this audience. I am sure we can come to an amicable agreement. Let bygones be bygones, no? We will forget about your unprovoked attacks on us, and we will transfer the rights to this little province. And you will transfer. Foreign affairs failed. We can be good neighbors again without any lives being lost. Bluff! Execute him? Man, there was a lot of checks back there. I think we might be able to pull off our bluff. What do you think? What do you think? Oh, shoot, I didn't mean to actually click it. Okay, well, there we go. You are trespassing on our lands. You will withdraw your troops at once. Only then will we have peace. Threaten to attack? I didn't mean to... My soldiers are poised to destroy you. Withdraw now. Presence failed. Then I'm very sorry we were not able to come to an agreement. I guess now we have to fight. Way to go! I accidentally started a war. How long has it been since I saved? A while. Oh shoot, are you kidding me? Has it really been that long? Dang, I donked it up, guys. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to click it, it just happened. Okay. Wait, will you study history now without getting... Okay. Good night, Don! You read about the history of your domain. Hundreds of years ago, Nova was the center of a great empire spanning the length of the western coast as well as a few island territories. Over time, your influence has waned. Ah, jeez, we're so depressed. Yeah, no promises about not dying. I cannot guarantee that that will not that will happen. At least 3. You missed at least 3 deaths that I can think of on the top of my head. Yeah, we survived. We survived a losing war. Only get killed by a jerk. Was That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna spy on other intelligence. Yeah, other countries. Yes, yes, good. Intrigue isn't jacked up for this, is it? The current Duke of Sidna is 26 years old and unmarried. He might be considered a good marriage prospect for you if you desire stronger ties with the domain of Talas. Weird. Okay, here we go. Yielding. We got it. We did it. It happened. Royal demeanor, history, faith. We're right where we need to be. Yeah, getting saved by the dog was like the end of ustream. Alright. Presents. You practice wearing the royal regalia and looking at yourself in the mirror. Young as you are queen of the blood. You are your mother's daughter. You are a force to be reckoned with. You practice positive thinking and maintain a good self-image, conditioning yourself to carry on rather than be frustrated by any past misstep. That's just something that you must be far greater at than I. The exonite occupation of the country of Imbrium has gone on for too long. Now is the time to push back. This is the guy who sent us the necklace, by the way. What is afraid? Yeah, that'll do. Yeah. Yep. Dang it, I did the thing again. And if you wear the necklace, he's like, so I see you're wearing my gift, eh? And of course, our Elodie was like, yes, what about it? You do know what that means, right? No. You practice walking along a narrow rail, taking each step carefully and focusing on your balance. You stare at yourself in a mirror and practice focusing and transmitting energy with only your eyes, turning the intensity of your gaze on and off at will. Oh shoot, we probably should have studied. It's like cramming before an exam. I forgot there was a representative coming. We'll time travel and fix this. Okay, wait, we could just buff up our presence and see if we can call our bluff properly. Might as well. See how this works. Womp womp. Bonk. I've only played a bit of the. I mean, I don't know if I've ever really played the original PM. I've played Princess Maker 2, which is probably the one that most people have played that have played Princess Maker games. And it is like this in a lot of respects, but it's also rather different. It has more RPG elements to it. Not quite as story driven. It's definitely more of a straight up raising sim. But it definitely has story too. But not quite as text heavy, I don't think. Depending on what you do. I guess we have to history or yes, that's one of the great things about these sorts of games. So many possibilities. Womp womp. Didn't do anything. That is not acceptable. All the land north of the river belongs to us. We are willing to offer some payment in exchange for the inconvenience you have suffered, but nothing more. I believe we could settle the matter for 8,000 golden lassie. That's an awful lot of money! No! There are definitely a ton of ways, and like having certain things can change the outcome of other things, and then it's crazy. I have a thought just now. One sec. What happens if we go all presents? Practice focusing your attention on individuals as you pass, letting them feel a brief connection with you before you formally acknowledge them with a nod. Buff accounting! We still fail the accounting. Ah! I want to see all these outcomes. What is... What if we... I like that we're just trying to skate on by looking angry. Frown at you sternly. Oh my god, look at all these words. No individual may hold more than one dukedom, but nobles seek noble spouses, so titles often come together before being parceled out to heirs. Your father is Duke of Caloris, his brother is Duke of Banzamba, Bryn. Duchess of Helia is sister of Banyan. Oh my god, there's so many names here. Holy cow, I can't. Oh, here we go! Hellas and Marie are neighboring duchies. Together, the siblings Bryn and Banyan govern most of southern Nova. Good for you. Ah. Execute him. Just kill him. I know I'm just trying a whole bunch of different options, but I'm so fascinated by how many different things there are. The political disruption in Tambula in recent years has caused a disruption in the chocolate production, which is the benefit of Nova, particularly the Duchy of Kegel. Ah, we still failed foreign intelligence. And here you have our answer. Off with his head! Ship that back to Ixion, and if they know what's good for them, they'll get out of my way. Dang! I'm tempted to run with this. Let's that nothing can go wrong with executing someone. I mean, there's no... I thought we were trying to keep people from killing us this time. Now we're double going to war. Okay, let's try to max our accounting as far as we can for right now and see what that gets us. Maybe we can money our way out of it. Hey, our counting plus trade was a success. Yes, that's more than all of Marine pays taxes each year. That's far too much. Make a counter offer. Do it. Yes, let's do this. You and I both know that's more than the land is worth. 4,000 Lassie is more than generous. Then we accept your generosity. What? Nice. We studied all that math for a reason, and that was to get into the vault, but also for this. Which reminds me. Dang it! Math Queen. I guess we used to study some other junk so we can... I don't know, maybe if we... There are reports that a Keithrong has been reported leaving the old forest. What's a Keithrong? A beast with the body of an enormous golden cat, a sharp beak, and spikes on its back. That's okay, I probably need to go to bed soon, but I wanted to see if we can, Everyone dies in the end. Everyone dies in the end. Your dad. 2014. We can't even talk to What's-Her-Face right now. I forgot about that check. You're right. It finally snuck up on me. Can we get in yet? Dang it. Yeah, that's the only lore tick we've seen. Plus 1 depressed. Good night. I want into that freaking thing, man. I am willing to do whatever it takes. There's a woman here to see you. She wishes crowdfunding for a project. Thank you for seeing me, Your Royal Highness. I come to you on behalf of the people. Oh no, this one. Oh, oh. Putting wants to build a public hospital. Putting all the sick people together, wouldn't that make them die even faster? Elodie, no. Oh. Conversation medicine. Penalty to royal demeanor. Man! Do we get an outfit for getting this far in conversation? We don't? So disappointed. You are requested to stand in judgment. Oh hey, it's this guy again. Okay. This Latin dares to beg pardon when she admits that she tried to poison my sister under her own roof. Which sister? Corisande, the Duchess of Mead. Is she alright? I always wonder what we'd know about her if she's unharmed. We caught the culprit in the kitchen before anyone could eat her foul spew. Well, what do you have to say for yourself? It's just as it is. Them devils killed me brother and broke me mam's heart. Lied to her, they did. When she went to see why he not come back, said he'd gone for a soldier when he never would. He weren't the only one, neither. I waited 10 years for my chance to get my own back. That's justice. You see, she's completely unrepentant. Hang her and be done with it. I don't know what this is all about. Either way, murder is a serious crime, but... Last time I think we put her to work. That gets him on our bad side if we... His mother is part of the family that started the Civil War with us, so maybe we should imprison her? I don't really want to kill her, though. I mean, she didn't actually murder anyone. Attempted murder doesn't beget murder. I wonder what we'd have found out if we did internal affairs. It's a good question. You have tried to murder a noble of my domain, and I have no reason to believe you wouldn't do it again. You will be imprisoned for the rest— oh my gosh! For the rest of your life. You'll not have me! All of a sudden, she breaks loose from her guards and rushes at you! In your court dress, you are unarmed. You groped for a weapon to find only a heavy golden ornament which you hurl in her direction. Your missile flies wide of its mark. Before you have a chance to do anything else, your personal guards step into action, cutting the woman down before she can endanger you. Her lifeless body lies bleeding on your carpet. If only we knew archery, we could have avoided this. Clean that up. Dang, Elodie! Dang, girl! Let's It doesn't let us talk to our dad anymore. We already apparently missed that chance, so I think like we already talked to him about it and he told us where it was. And we talked to what's her face and told her the dealio. And she's like, try to get in and if you can't come talk to me. But apparently she's not there anymore. I don't know what the deal is, so I'm gonna study intrigue. Yes, we got a new outfit. Oh, my bad. She's with her girlfriend. Falcons success. We didn't get divination, but we succeeded at Falcons. Wait. I don't really want to pressure her, but... Tea dress. Boost conversation. We're adorable. God, it's 10:30. I gotta go to bed too, guys. Because I have to get to work early tomorrow. But I just want to keep playing this stupid game. This stupid, wonderful game. Wait. We are zero elegant. Kicks works, but then prints it up. Yeah, boy. But I feel weird playing this game without, like, the thought of playing this game without you guys is weird. Ooh, sweet! We got an outfit for learning all of our math. We got an accounting outfit. The festival of the good lady is approaching. There will be public celebrations for the commoners, followed by a grand gala for the nobility. A letter. Apparently, her Uncle Kevin has been acting strangely lately and shouting at shadows. Her Uncle Kevin. Kevin is the guy who tried to get that lady executed. Huh. Interesting. That's interesting. Sorry, I had to try. Oops, wrong one. Willful and angry. But no, we really need to be yielding. You can apparently become Lumen by day 7. What? Or week 7, as it were, I suppose. Well, we are just doing a lousy job, aren't we? Tuxedo! Oh my gosh, look at her! Look at her! You're wearing this all the time. I want to know what the intrigue outfit is whenever you get high enough in that. Do we get like a spy outfit? I hope so. Wait, can I do a conversation without penalty? Should we make a speech? Do it. I'm going to be the best parade leader ever. My little girl. Womp womp. Oh right, we haven't studied public speaking very much. No one tried to kill us. At least there's that. What? Why are you angry? I want to see where ciphering comes in. I want a ciphering check. Anyway, I really better go to bed. Grand ball. We've passed all of them. We're dancing with Ursula, of course. Alright, we don't know how to dance. This guy. There's no strange. There's no sign of your cousins, though. Shouldn't they be here? Since magic failed. Woo-doo-doo. We're gonna get magic at some point in one of these freaking playthroughs. So help me. We did it! You overwhelm the guard with facts and figures, explaining that you need treasury access to adjust the royal budget, which may affect their pay package as well as the taxes assessed on their friends and family. They stand aside. Yes! The glitter is dazzling, but some sixth sense draws you on towards the little lock box in particular. This is what you need. This is the crystal that will make you illumined. Now we're both a math whiz and a magician. Okay, I'm really going now. Good night, guys. Thanks for joining me. We'll play more later. It'll be rad. Have a good evening.